All goo, welcome, hello, you is France. So, last time I got Portugal to give me 3 provinces in GB to fulfill the mission about the Isles. And now I've renamed the coast of Holland to Bascot. And yeah, that's one part of my tree almost completely complete. Honestly, I'm not bothered about Indian dominance, so I'm not actually really thinking about including that as a part of it in that statement. I mean, the Masters of India thing is kind of cool though, with the global trade power, but nah, I'm not too fussed, honestly. I'm quite liking how I have things at the moment. That being said, I am nearly 700 ducats income. A little more wouldn't hurt. I am, though, going to omit my idea of attacking Portugal. I could still do it. I could just truce break. I wasn't gonna truce break, and then I was gonna truce break, and now I'm not sure whether or not I want to truce break. All I want to say is that I'm not gonna beatify local saint for the stability right now. That's a bit expensive. I had it at 30 papal influence. Portugal, you're a con man. That is not good business. So let's take Treviso. Also, is anyone else at war with Venice? Nope, just me. Persia is just hanging around as a result of me having truces. They're like, hey, I'm going to come and help you with Russia, and I'm like, okay bro. And then they came over here and then realised that their entire movement was futile, but are too stun-locked to even move. I think they were too surprised to see what was what was going on. Let's grab more level 4 forts because I don't like my forts being level 2. Courthouse is being built in Pyrenees, so I can't upgrade it. We'll go here, here. Hold on, did I accidentally click an additional province for making a? Oh, I think I clicked this province by accident, but luckily it's already building something, as is everything else around it. And I think... No, actually, I don't think. We'll move on. And yes, the statement of I don't think applies to both. Trailing off the statement of what I was about to talk about, I don't think that will work, but also just the general statement of I can't think. Or I don't think. See, I've forgotten what it was already. 50% cheaper natural scientist? Yes, I'm going to need to replace John Baptiste soon enough. I just remembered my heir. Chicken Nuggies 14th the 1st of Alwa. They're going to be an amazing ruler, by the way. Great things are going to be done under the rulership of Chicken Nuggies the 14th the 1st. I'm also 6 absolutism away from completing the Dawn of Absolutism mission, which will give me extension impact modifier reduction for the entire game. Plus admin efficiency for 20 years. Nope. Alternatively, I do not get the overextension impact modifier. Sorry, that is a lie. I get admin efficiency. And that's only due to the fact that I'm not going to be doing court and country. I don't need to. My max absolutism's 100 right now. And that's actually because of the absolutism impact from court ideas. It was at 95, but it's now 101. Good stuff. How about my sword manor? I could do with getting to Tech 19, get ahead of the game. Portugal though. I'd get 53 aggressive expansion, doesn't matter. I do want more British land. I'm actually going to do this, I think. And then I'll get them to also annul their, revoke their colonies. So let's make the thing for... Huh. York. York's the centre of trade. Press the button. Go forth. Then I'm just going to reduce my war exhaustion. Stab back up. There you go. It's like it never happened. On we go. And yeah, that might have been overkill, but I don't really mind between you and me. I also need to finish my cause. So I can move on to the next person. June 29, can I speed up the game a little please? Let's get some wars moving. I also think I'm not going to integrate Scotland or Meath. I might just keep them. Ah, that doesn't make sense though, does it? Not integrating them. Oh well, figure it out nearer the time. For now all I know is I'm going to kick butt against Portugal. Also, from the moment I got first in score, I did not leave first in score. I've only been widening the gap due to being first every single month, just about, in every single category. At least not far off that statement. There's been a couple months where I've dropped to like second in dip and such, but I'm fairly certain otherwise it's just been absolute destruction. Zetai Kozen. Also, Morocco's still just like 2 provinces. I'm surprised neither Marrakesh nor Portugal have cleaned that up. Josquin the Tellier is gone. We'll put in the crappy event general, who's actually not a bad general. That was just a 50% event. Let's grab the... None of these. None of these. Hold on, let's look at this in the list. Puerto Rico, Quito, Tanu, Zadicus. The one in Aragon could be done. So could Venetian Arsenal. So Aragon. Oh yes, it's this one. Let's grab it. Yeah, let's grab it regardless. I could also do with courthouses everywhere still, as mentioned. I mean, I've nearly brought back my gov cap. I'm not that far over. Also, Austria-Hungary are eating more people. There really aren't going to be 10 people left for me to spread the revolution to at this rate. I was previously saying it as a joke, but now it's actually looking legit. I suppose I can spread it to like all of these people. I suppose Ottomans, if Armenia stay alive, Mamluks, Medina, Ethiopia, everyone in Africa. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not really fighting Africa. I could leave them for the spread the revolution CB and just make people go revolutionary. That doesn't sound like a half bad idea. So let's now move to Ceuta. Also, why is my colonial nation not winning against Norway? I'm very confused. Do I need to maybe go and smack Denmark as well? Is that the issue? That could be an issue. Also, I've had 72k up my sleeve the entire time. Oopsie. Let's go back and recuperate that stack. Good job, me. You know what I would like to do as well? Manage autonomous sieging on GB with this dude. Like this. The 40k, I'm actually going to come back and deal with that. Because I don't want my other units walking into it. Salzburg, the Knights, and Wallachia. Where are they going to? Wonderful. I'm sieging back some, or rather I'm calling back the provinces. So my overextension is reducing. Let's go to Sheffield, then to Chester. You thought you could outsmart me, maybe. But I have one yet to outsmart Bullet. And also, what the hell is going on here? You've got 7. They've got 7 heavy ships. I mean, I'd be able to deal with that if my 9 weren't stuck right now. Right, I need to finish the Venetian state. I can take all of Venice. Put me at every province in Italy with the exception of 1. 103% overextension though. Oof. I can also concentrate development on the provinces I'm taking, I think. As an idea. Also, I can't really siege the knights, but I will get rid of Salzburg, who I'm surprised are still intact. My game just tabbed me out, but it didn't crash. What's up with that? I don't know. Let's take Gustavian infantry. Now we're going to hit with even more firepower. Let's also, real quick, go for the Reformed Tercio. This is the unit I like to truly start going for the defensive side of the pips. Like the difference is exacerbated. Spain. I've not yet taken the war goal. No wonder I was having issues with the war score. They've probably got like plus 25 war score from them keep and hold. Yeah, minus 21. So I'm actually like 70 war score with them. That's awkward. I forgot why I set as the war score clear as the war goal clearly. Silly Billy. Let's move to Istria. Istria is not in the Italy region, it's in the Austria-Hungary region, which is why I said that I can take everything that Venice has in Italy. I mean, that does make logical sense after all, doesn't it? Also, what am I actually going to be taking from GB? Calls back to Scotland, maybe. Then I'll integrate Scotland. Yeah, I think I'm going to integrate Scotland and Meath. I might just give Meath the rest of Ireland first. I do need to also cede the colonial regions to my subjects. I'm going to grab these 4 heavies and not chuck them into the wild abyss. And then there's just a couple months and then the rest are called 2. Glamorgan's currently 4%, but that's done 27th of November. But it will take longer than that because of course I'm at war, so it won't actually call. But luckily it's only 5%. Meanwhile, what's my absolutism? 90! Hence a mission completing. Nice. Dawn of absolutism. For 20 years admin efficiency. Fine, it just completes off the idea, I'm not too worried. And I have an unassigned merchant. What would one do with an unassigned merchant? I don't need to put it in Bordeaux because it's all owned by me and it's all going out. This is going up to Chesapeake Bay, then coming towards the English Channel. Do I send it to Bordeaux, then through... No, because my trade's getting funneled away in Champagne by Switzerland. Maybe I just put it in Lubeck, or... Hold on, how far does this chain go? Cape of Good Hope. I have my dude in Malaccas, but I don't have it in the Moluccas. Let's go here, and that connects to that chain. Good. It was just a case of checking whereabouts I'd actually put my other merchants to see where the link is. Because of course when you push trade through, if you continue pushing trade through in the same direction, it just all keeps your merchant strength together. So like you're not randomly pushing trade from one random thing to another. That doesn't actually add anything for your values. Really. It's just a waste. Also, when the British fleet are away, the French fleet will play. Let's put these quickly back into Sussex. And also, Portugal have got rid of their ships here. I'm actually going to recruit an admiral. I know, crazy idea. It's a pretty crap admiral actually. Probably something to do with having minimal navy tradition. Let's see if I can't take the Spanish 3K on or out. Let's go siege Wallachia too. So what am I doing here? Take colony Puerto Deseado in South America. Why have I not done that yet? Who is actually holding on? Oh, it's just that my rest of my subjects needed to push in, and they came a long way away. Yeah, they're coming in from everywhere just to come down to these provinces. Perfect. Lost my claim on Wolof. I don't think I mind. Also, I think I did deter the Spaniards. Yeah. And Toulon's a bit far away for me to keep on top of the Spanish heavies here. Well, let's quickly get them into cadets, let them have a month tick. Then pull them out. Because I can. The planet want access, I don't know why. I don't know why you need to traverse literally everywhere in Western Europe, but that's okay. Oh, my excess merchant is fluctuating. So I'm on the cusp of 50% power in a thing. I think it might be the Moluccas, you know. I think I need more... whatchamacallums. These guys. I can do that. Also, Australia are actually getting kind of wrecked. Nah, it's fake. Fake news. Oh, I just realised Spain have more than 3 heavy ships. They brought the rest of them over. In come their trade ships. Oh, it was only trades. But then again, it's still ships that fill out the combat with and add to the damage. Even if they have less cannons, they're still doing stuff. But you know what? I think I won't be able to piece out Venice too soon. So let's actually focus on Lower Andalusia and Huelva. And then maybe, what's this state go up to? Okay. Huelva is just part of Lower Andalusia. So I'll take the Extremadura state as well. Which is exactly what I've got in the peace deal. And let's take these provinces to add to my Spice Island trade. I'll take this. I'll take this. And this. I'll take Mauritius. And as much money as you can afford. Marvellous. Now we're looking a little more almost entirely Franco-Iberia. Well, they've only got Leon and Galicia. Where's your capital now, Spain? Where did you put it? Oh, it is still over here. Good. I'm glad you didn't move it entirely. And finally, I've made the province Catholic. That means Dutch Poland has also finished itself off. Lovely job. And let's core all of the provinces I just took. And of course that let me finish the state of flying of the provinces I put on. Ooh, more gov reform progress. Love it. I have one more gov reform to go. So hopefully by 1660, I say that to account for the random events, I'll be able to complete the final one. I might even make the last one free policies. No, this is this is administrative efficiency. Maybe I could go for free policies and have some fun with it. And yes, I did just sound like a Minecraft villager. Either 50 admin or 35 of every power. I'd rather have 35 of every power and a university. So let's grab said university. And 2 monthly splendor, putting me one idea away from finishing court, which will open up some policies, of which none of them are diplomatic right now. Sure. But also when I finish up court, I'm going to take off dip focus. We've gained the colonial casas against Pacifico Norte. Oh! I can ask French Cascadia to take on Pacifico Norte if I wanted. Or I could just fight you? No, because then it breaks the truce. That's fine. Also, Meath have got Anglican problems. Well, well, well. Ain't that a pain? Also, there's Anglican zealots in this province that have occupied Ulster, so I can't even get across to help. Let's think about this. I want Scotland to have their cause back. All of them. I want to continue putting the squeeze on the British Isles, and I need them to rescind their colonial nations. So, with all of that being said, that alone is 62%. I'm not even taking York yet. You won't cede? They just stop ceding their stuff. So I could ignore Scotland. Hold on, if I were to ignore Scotland, I'm also ignoring the provinces down here because neither the Falklands nor Georgia are necessary. So let's ignore the Scottish cries for help. That's 22%. I mean, I need to re-siege Lisbon. So I'll see what envelopes I want to push when I actually have a reasonable amount of war score. And Zulu made a trade league and immediately, but it was disbanded. Crying shame. Also, I now have a number on my manpower. I am down to 62% as a consequence of my actions, though. You know what? I think 60% is about right. Let's stop there. I'll gain it all back when I go back to drilling. But I don't want to go too low. Although I absolutely could. Right, GB. I really need... Oh, gov reform. Right, GB, I really need you to move out of the Irish Sea, please. I'm going to send my 80k to London. The 45k are going to go help Meath. Also, they're the right shade of blue to make the joke of saying, I'm Mr. Meathseeks. Haha. That's almost exactly the Meathseeks colour, right? Not like exactly, but that's why I say almost exactly. Like it's basically Meathseeks. Cursed thought. Oh, I also need to deal with Norway. Good thinking, Batman. There's a lot of things for me to consider in these peace deals. I also straight up ignored Italy, so Venice are trying to siege everything back. And I did get Wallachia, so now this needs to go to Salzburg. Yeah, that's totally a skill issue. I forgot about the Venetian War. That's fine. Let's fight Marrakesh for a laugh. And then go siege down their provinces. I'm just going to keep spending into becoming the papal controller again. With 6,000 ducats. Let's buy into some more universities. And yeah, I'll be back down to 0 manpower for a long while now. I'm not too worried. Wallachia. Money. That's it. Some nations I'm deciding to be kind to. Wallachia is one of them. Also, this general had left my employ. Let's grab another one. I am Tech 19, so I don't need to spend my mill points on that, which is a great thing because I nearly just had Dutch separatists rise up. Oh! Trade company. So now everything here is perfectly assigned. And again, when I get more rebels, I'll just kick them down. Such as the Zulus. And I'll just keep doing this, I think. I've already got my max absolutism now, but, you know, keeping on top of the rebels is a good idea. Venetian separatists in 8 years. Thanks to Padua. And Siena. You left my coalition, and you're only allied to Ragusa and Mines. Nice. Ansbach are in the, oh yeah. Siena are still in the league. I forgot about that, honestly. It's not a problem. I'll just deal with it when I deal with it. Ragusa and Mines. Oh yeah, that's right. That's why I was spouting some nonsense about fighting Ragusa. But now I can just have Ragusa against me. And just piece them out accordingly. But speaking of piecing out, I think that's what I'm going to do for this episode. So, it's the end of this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.